Do you believe that is what is happening? Are we not simply overplaying Uhuru Kenyatta's involvement in the current politics?
Either of them could be true, but I'm just, as ODM member of parliament, I think if Baba was still around, this would not have happened. Yeah. People would not have said it is Uhuru versus Ruto. I think the gap that also Baba created now, and we are almost nearing to the election, has caused some of these problems. And also, some of the cracks that we see in ODM political party is because, you know, when a big tree falls, you know what happens. And this is expected. Nobody in his sane mind would expect that a big political party like ODM would remain united completely when somebody like Raila died. We expect this, and history has it, all the years from 92, 2002, all that. So I think at the moment, the most cunning politician, you know who is a very cunning politician? One, it is very difficult to predict his political moves. After studying him during his time as the president of this country for 10 years, and you know, he was also a finance minister. When you have been a finance minister, you have also been a president for 10 years, basically there is nothing you do not understand in terms of running of this country and the economy. And given that he's also a big investor in this country, himself and the family, his brother Moho and the whole family of Kenyatta, they are big investors in this country. And they have a lot of interest on how to manage some of their investment. And they would, being a kingmaker means, they would want somebody that they would remotely maybe control in terms of investments. And this could be, I think in my own opinion, sometimes the current president is not playing to their tune. So what do? You create an environment that would require that you are brought on the table. That is how politicians behave. Mm-hmm. When you see some politicians making a lot of noise, like I've seen the deputy president, I want to remind my colleague.
The former deputy president.
The former deputy president. He also once said that he was asking the current president not to go after his children. He is also saying that the same thing happened to our current president when he also asked former president not to go after his children. I think he was just whipping the emotions of the people around him. I don't like people who are doublespeak. And I said this even before the former president, deputy, was impeached. I said it many times, that some of the utterances, the pronouncements of the former deputy president is not consistent with the political environment that we require in this country. Okay. And he has continued to make some of those pronouncements. During the campaigns, because I was involved in the campaigns, he made very serious pronouncements and allegations against the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. And very critical issues he raised. And I'm just wondering why now he has realized that what he was talking about was not true. Mm-hmm. So these are double speaks. And we should not have such people in the political arena. We need people who can stick to their words. When I come here next year and you ask me, this is what you said, I should be able to defend what I say.
Dr. Mba, it is true. It is true that the former deputy president has been a very serious critic of the former president.
Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, he has shifted
it. He has raised an issue because we used a bite by deputy president.
He has turned it.
And he has successfully done so. Why I'm posing the question to you.
So let me answer that for 1 minute. Yeah. You see, that is the whole problem I have with the entire broad-based government and all that. Now, why should they have